Everybody know that we are all hyped. Know that we are all hyped. Know that we are all hyped. Welcome to another edition of What to Do Wednesday. My name is Donella. If you just happen to be joining me for the very first time, welcome to my world. Now, I know you guys don't typically see me wearing this much color on my eyes. However, it was a requested look, and as I said, I'm here to please you guys. So whatever it is that you want me to create, leave me a comment down in the comment section. Now, when I got this message and I saw the color red and orange and yellow in it, I was like, say what? You want me to do what? You want me to create what? Oh, I don't typically wear red eyeshadow. Y'all would see me rocking a red lipstick everywhere, almost everywhere I go, but on my eyes, that's a little bit scary for me, but you know, I kind of, you know, worked my way around it and I came up with this. So hopefully you guys appreciated it, and you show me some love at the end of this video. So without further ado and without further rambling, let's get into this week's edition of What to Do Wednesday. Okay, so to save time on this video, I already went ahead and primed my face. I did my eyebrows, and then I primed my lids using my LA Girl white, sorry, it's a Pro Primer High Definition Eyeshadow Primer. Well, just to save our breath, let's just say it's basically a white base. Yes, that's what it is. And I use a white base whenever I'm about to apply colors to my eyes, because I think that the white base makes the colors pop more. Now, in most cases, you would find that people would set the white base with a translucent powder. I actually skip that step because I feel like the white base kind of, sorry, not the white base, but the translucent powder kind of takes away from the actual eyeshadow color holding on to the white base. Now, I'm not saying that if you want to go ahead and apply a translucent powder that you can't or you shouldn't. I'm just saying that I skip that step entirely because I feel like it takes away from the actual eyeshadow kind of holding on to the white base and making the color pop more, if you understand what I mean. All right, so let's move on to adding some color to this white base. Okay, so I just want to put a little envy right here. I had a really hard time tracking down a red eyeshadow like anywhere at all in any of my kits, because let's just be honest right here. Red color eyeshadow or red eyeshadow isn't something that is typically at the top of my color wheel when it comes to eyeshadows. I mostly go for warm color shadows. If you see me have a colored eyeshadow, it's mostly for, you know, advertising purposes or creating dramatic looks like this one that I'm about to create. So I had a really hard time tracking down a red eyeshadow, but luckily for me, I dig deep in my makeup organizer and I found this first edition BH Cosmetics 120 what is it called, color palette, and it comes with 2 trays, and the trays look like this. Blimey, we've lost one of our men. Okay, then let's carry on. Anyway, the trays look like this. So I'm actually going to be using the reds that run across this row right here to create this look, and I'm also going to be using the orange and yellow that you requested as well, and from my what is this one? This is my Karity Beauty matte eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to be using this orange and this red from this palette. So I'm actually going to start off first with what am I starting off with? I'm starting off with this red right here, this one that's kind of dig out. This was not me, just so y'all know, because I don't go for red eyeshadows. This is probably something that I did on somebody, because but anyway, we're gonna start off with this color right here, and I'm going to be using red on the outer portion of my eyes, and the orange and the yellow, you know, kind of build up from the lightest color to the boldest color. So I'm going to start off on the outermost portion of my eye, and just going to make sure that I add enough red there, and then I'm just going to drag it a bit over to my crease, and then I'm just going to keep focusing it here until I build up enough red, and then I move on to the next color, which is orange. lie or something, right? This is kind of scary for me looking at myself wearing red eyeshadow, because I don't do red eyeshadow. I would do a red lipstick, a red blouse, a red shirt, a red shoe, a red bag, but red eyeshadow? Okay then. Okay then. Anyway, let's move on to the next color. The next color I'm going to apply is this orange from the Karity Beauty matte eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to focus it, just layer a bit of it on the red, and then I'm just going to come over a bit, and I'm going to try as much as possible to stay on just my lid space. I don't want to go too much up into the crease, because I am going to blend out that hash red line. So for now, I'm just going to pack it right here in the center of my lid, and I'm just going to do the same thing on my next eye. Next, I'm just going to go in the yellow and just really go in there, and then I'm just going to start off. Now, whenever you're doing, like, you know, like a colored eye look like this, you want to start off by going just a little bit over the previous color that you applied, because you want to make everything look like they're blended in one. So you have to start off by actually applying a bit of the color that you're applying right now and over the color that you applied previously, just so that it looks like everything is blended in to perfection. And I'm going to take some of that yellow and apply it on the other eyelid. I'm just going to drag a bit of the yellow up into the crease area, just a small bit. Now, this trick actually gives the illusion of a bigger eyelid space, especially for somebody who has just teeny, wincy bit of eyelid space. You know, doing something like this actually gives the illusion of a bigger eyelid. So I'm just going to continue just going over all of the colors that I applied, just until everything just looks like it's blended in to perfection. So I'm going to go over the yellow, the orange, and the red, just until I'm satisfied with how everything is blended in together. Okay, so I'm just going over all of the colors that I applied to my lid, starting with the yellow. Then I'm just going to go over with the orange and just pack it on in the centermost portion of my lid. If I'm making ugly faces, because this is something that I do whenever I'm applying makeup. I don't know why. It's just a reaction. So, and what I want to do is just drag a bit of the orange. I was trying to do it just now. Just drag a bit of the orange and kind of bring it over just on the top portion of the yellow. I don't know, it kind of creates almost like a little semi-cut crease. I like it. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye right here. Just drag it, lightly drag it over the yellow. You don't want it to go down, like actually down inside the yellow. I don't know if you can actually see the line right here. I kind of came a little closer to the camera. And just want to do some light strokes. So you're creating a orange cut crease basically, but you don't want to drag it too much down inside the yellow. So we're going back over all the colors, which means I have to go back into this red again that I'm so scared of. I promise all you, it was not me. I probably used this either on a client or I don't know. I know it wasn't on my eyes, because y'all will see me wearing red eyeshadows. So I'm just going to go in again with, actually I think I'm going to use a much smaller blending brush, if I can find it. I have this very tiny blending brush that just gets into the creases. I'll be back. Let me go look. So I found her. This is what she looks like. She's actually from Shani. I know y'all haven't heard about Shani in a while, but she has this little mini blending brush, and this gets, you know, all the way into the crease area. So I absolutely love this brush. I got this from Amazon last year. It was actually from is it a 24-piece brush set? I think so. Can't quite remember. I probably have to look into my my order history just to find out exactly how many other pieces of brushes came with this. But yeah, what I'm doing is basically focusing on the outer portion where I applied the red, and kind of bring it over into the crease, not too far over, because I did create like almost like a semi little cut crease right there with the orange, so I don't want to go too far over. I want to stay like right here. So I'm just going to try and blend all of the colors in. Now, blending is your friend. Now, a lot of people don't like to spend a lot of time blending, which is why some of their eyeshadows always look kind of splotchy and out of place. But I'm telling you now, if you dedicate some time to blending out your eyeshadow, blending out your highlight, your contour, your foundation, it will make a hell of a difference. I promise you that. Still in my crease area, I'm going to take the color Enigma from my Rust. Yeah, it's actually from my Rust stack from Milk Cosmetics. I was right. I wasn't saying it wrong. I wasn't saying it wrong. And I'm going to take Enigma and just use some of this on the upper portion of my crease area just to help to blend out some of that red a little bit. Just went ahead and completed the rest of my face, you know, the foundation, highlight, and all that. I just went through that entire routine my last video upload. Y'all didn't want me to run through that whole jibber jabber rambling on again, so I'm just going to finish completing the rest of the eye look. I'm using my Inglot gel pot. Y'all know I love this, and I'm just going to give myself a nice exotic winged line. I am not going to lie, I am really starting to, you know, feel this eye look, even though I'm wearing red. Now, the Enigma did kind of change the color of the red a bit. It makes it look more pinky purple, but that's okay. But now that I'm actually completing the rest of the eye look, yeah, it's starting to kind of, you know, grow on me. It's a little bit so real. Now for my lashes to complete this look, I'm going to be using the Social Eyes Vixen lashes, and I did actually double up on this lash because I feel like I needed something with a bit more drama, and you know, I had to actually double it to get that intensity that I was looking for. So what I'm going to do next is take this same Enigma shade from my Melt Rust stack and apply it just at the bottom portion of my eyes, just to help, you know, help the bottom portion to pop a bit more. And this is the only color I'm going to apply to my bottom lash area. I'm going to take this mini in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash Mascara from MAC, and I'm just going to use that to pull out those bottom babies that are barely there. They are basically non-existent. By the way, I feel like whenever you're doing bottom lash mascara, it's easier for you to kind of turn on the side so you can see them popping out in the mirror a little bit. Anybody who's done their bottom lashes know exactly what I mean. When you turn full on like this, you kind of make a mess and you don't really see the lashes. But if you turn a little bit on the side, you kind of see them peeping out. So it's better if you kind of turn on the side. Alright, so I just went ahead and did my lips, my highlights, and everything else, my setting spray and everything else. So this is a completed look. I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you happen to recreate it, please be sure to tag me in it on any of my social media handles. Alright, ladies and gents, yes, I say gents because I know some of y'all fellas be watching my videos too. All I want y'all to do me the favor, just bring your girlfriends or significant other or whomever over to my channel, and you know, just tell them, go ahead and just click the subscribe button, and we're good. Alright, if you happen to have appreciated this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up on your way out. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that lovely red subscribe button on your way out as well. Don't give me a thumbs up and click the subscribe button if you are new to my channel. I really would appreciate it. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. Until my next upload, I'll talk to you guys real soon. As always, bye bye.